Welcome back to Friday Nights in Athens. We had quite the matchup tonight. Cedar Shoals took the win, 14-6. Our predictions were right. Cedar Shoals did take the win, but it was not the prettiest game. So, Rafa, what did you see in the second half? What got Cedar Shoals offense going in that second half?
Like you said, it was anything but pretty, but Cedar Shoals came in 0-3, but they got their first win of the season. Big win for the team, the home crowd. Coach Riles, hopefully we'll get him on the show later. Cedar Shoals, it was a very eventful second half, right? A lot of things going on, but the offense ultimately took control, got the run game going a little bit, and then Taiwan Green closes out the game with a goal line rushing touchdown.
Yeah, like you said, Taiwan Green took the touchdown. Ultimately, he was the player of the game, got them that win, first win of the season. So on the other side of things, Trey, what did you see from Walnut Grove? How could they not get the job done?
It was mainly offense. They just really couldn't get their offense going throughout the entire game. They finished with only 100 yards of total offense throughout the entire game. One of the main things that I think that caused them trouble, they had over 15 penalties in this one. A lot of them in the second half, a lot of them in the first half. It was just an overall execution nightmare for the Warriors in this one. Their star running back, Ahmad Howard, he couldn't really get himself going. He only finished with 7 yards of rushing in this game. It was just a nightmare all around. They eventually found something they liked. Obviously, Reed Fagan scored in the first half with a 20-yard rushing touchdown.
Had a lot of success with him running in the first half.
Right, and they went back to the well a bit, but it really could never really manifest itself into consistent offense. And then they couldn't get a rhythm. A lot of sudden change happened in the second half there. It was a block punt, block kick, 2 interceptions. It was just a lot of different things going on there. They just really couldn't find their rhythm in this one.
And like you said, Reed Fagan, he had some good plays in the first half, got that 20-yard rushing touchdown, but ultimately it's the guy getting the snap and running it. If you're the offensive coordinator, you need to bring in more creativity, call some more plays. Even though it's working, if you go to it every time, the defense is eventually going to stop it. And kind of like you said, it was a very eventful second half, a block punt, a block field goal, a short punt, and 2 interceptions, and it seemed like we were waiting on one team to seize control, but no one could really get it going until, obviously, Cedar Shoals got that last touchdown.
Yeah, it was a very back-and-forth game.
Oh, yeah.
Both crowds were really into it, especially towards the end, because we really didn't know what was going to happen. So, crazy night of football here. Cedar Shoals on the road next week. They're in the thick of region play, so we'll see what happens with that. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and we will be back with Coach Riles and Anthony Hubbard after this. Welcome back to Friday Nights in Athens. I'm your host, Anna Ruth Riggins, joined by Rafa Cruz and Cedar Shoals starting quarterback, AJ Hubbard. So, AJ, what did it feel like to get that first win for your team tonight?
It's the best feeling ever, man. We've been praying for a win. We've been doing whatever we have to do throughout the week to prepare for the win today.
And what was the feeling in the locker room? What was the first thing the coach told you guys? And then after the coaches left, what was the feeling like with the players in the locker room?
Well, we were about to celebrate before Coach even came in there. They had to chill it. They had to calm us down. Then he got through. He told us good job and said we got a lot of more work to do. We left a lot of points out there, and they hit that locker room after, and they just went crazy. Went crazy.
So, like you said, Coach said, a lot left to deal with, a lot more games to be played. But what growth have you seen from this offense, especially in this game this week?
Well, we definitely playing together a lot more. We holding our composure, and we got a lot of confidence in each other, and we just trust each other with the ball.
And it was your touchdown that took the lead in this game. You put your foot in the dirt, make a guy miss. Walk me through that play. What did you see, and how did you score?
Well, we ran a little quick run play, had the tackle pulling. I was going to go inside first, but tackle went outside, and had to make a dude miss to get him a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
So I have to know, what is your post-game meal?
Post-game meal. I don't know, probably a double stack from Wendy's.
There you go.
That's a good choice. Well, AJ, thank you so much for joining us, and congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you all for tuning in tonight. We are looking forward to next week for another Friday night in Athens. Have a great night.